Okay, welcome to our Team Southern Strong meeting. Today is March 8th, and I can't believe that March is going by so quickly. It's going by way too fast for me. I feel like I can't get ahead of everything that I need to do. I had these grand plans of making a nice little PowerPoint for us, and that just did not happen. As you know, one thing that I really like about our team is that we are all ridiculously busy all the time. And so y'all understand when I say I didn't have time to do a PowerPoint, you know what that means, because I literally did not have time to do a PowerPoint. I even had like these great, they were going to look great, and I was going to look so professional, and that just didn't happen. So I apologize, but I do have some really great content for us. I want to go over some announcements for March. Our little banner in the team page shows you that our promotions for March are the 22-minute hardcore. It is $140. And the 22-minute hardcore with the Kickstart, which is the 3-day refresh, and Shakeology is $180. Both of those come with the sandbag. The sandbag only comes in March. So as you're talking to people about this program, really push that and talk about that this is really your only option. Any other time you will have to purchase that. Additionally, it won't come with your program. The other program that is on sale right now is PIO and the PIO Kickstart. PIO is an awesome program. I really like when I hear that people are runners, I really like encouraging that. If I hear that people like doing slower workouts such as yoga or Pilates, it's a good place for them. Now, as Bushra can probably vouch for, it is not a slow program at all. It is very difficult, and it's definitely a good workout, but it's a good thing for those people, especially people with injuries. I have a challenger right now. You guys, I'm so proud of her. She started with a bad shoulder injury and could not even bend her arm. She sent me a message the other day and she's like, Alden, I could completely scratch my back. She was so excited, and it was because of this program. It has worked her joints so well, and it has helped her get flexible. So really promote that. I like pushing that program to people who are a little more mature and maybe don't have the energy for the 21-day fix. I think that is a great program for them because they're still getting that intense workout that, they're going to be sweating, they're going to be getting stronger, they're going to be losing weight, they're going to be defining, and they're going to be toning, but they're using their own body weight. They're not having to do surrenders, and they're not having to do, what else do we have to do for the 21-day fix? Side planks where or renegade rows. They're not having to do that, but they're still getting that tone and that strength. The last thing that's on sale right now for the month of March is the 3-day refresh. I am really going to push this after spring break. I don't know about y'all, but I don't even fool myself. When I'm on vacation, I'm not dieting. It's not happening. I'm not going to lie about it on Facebook. It's not. I even said the other day, I'm doing the 21 or 22-minute hardcore 100% right now, but I am taking a break when we are in Disney. You better bet that those Mickey Mouse ice cream things are going down while I'm there. But before I leave, I am ordering the 3-day refresh, and I'm going to do that as soon as I get back so that I can get back on track. So really talk about that. If you are doing a blog, doing the 3-day refresh is a great article for that. It's just 3 days. It's hard. It's not fun. I did it a few months ago and thought, oh my gosh, I'm never doing this again. But the great thing about it is that it is only 3 days. By the time that you're fed up and you feel like you're going to eat your right arm and you're just hoping that small children don't come around you, you're done. You just, it's all I have to do is get through tomorrow. All I have to do is get through tonight, and then I can eat real food again. And it is real food. It's all protein and vegetables and a small amount of fruit. And it's not horrible, and you get great results. So I really hope that all of you, while it's on sale, will consider purchasing that and trying that. You always get great results. I've never seen someone who did it 100% and did not see noticeable results where you can share those before and after pictures. So definitely about that, especially around spring break. I'm not sure when the spring break is in Houma or in Hattiesburg, but I know in Gulfport, our spring break is in 2 weeks, and then Harrison County is 3 weeks after that, or 1 week after ours, something like that. So ours is the week before Easter. Harrison County is the week after Easter. So look at the schools around you and see, when are parents going to have their kids home? When are people going to be taking vacations? When are they going to need that 3-day refresh? And definitely start talking about it. Okay. The Success Club incentives for the month of March. If you hit Success Club 5, Beachbody is going to be sending a performance line sampler, which I'm very excited about that, because if you have not tried the performance line, it is definitely something that I hope that you shoot for Success Club this month so you can try these things. I drink Energize every single morning, and we are out of it right now. And I really, honestly, I haven't used it much, but when I ordered my 22-minute hardcore, I also ordered the Energize and Recover bundle, and I'm going to be using that while I am doing 22-minute hardcore. I want to see if that, bumps up my results. And by promoting the performance line, all you're doing is boosting your volume. I have started really talking about Energize in my challenge groups, and I really felt kind of weird about it because I am not a bodybuilder. I'm not, when it first came out, I was like, I'm not going to need that. I don't want big muscles. I don't want to be this, bikini competitor or anything like that. This isn't for me. But what I'm finding is it really is help, I like Energize more than I like E&E. It's helping me push through my workouts. It's helping me get, push harder, do better in my workouts. And then I'm hoping that Recover will help me get those results that I'm looking for. So I have that better before and after picture. So definitely talk about that. If you get the sample, hopefully you like it. Hopefully you will order it. I am around the 15th of the month. I'm going to do another, I think we're just going to kind of keep doing it, the Success Club Blitz like we did last month. I want to find something every single month that I can treat you with. Now, some months it may be something bigger, and we'll go in for a drawing and only one person will get it. But I really liked doing that. I get excited about getting to treat y'all and spoil y'all and give you gifts, because I'm not a very big gift giver, and it's because I've never really had the opportunity to do that. So now that I have that, and y'all are working so hard and y'all are reaching those goals and y'all are doing so awesome, I want to keep doing that for you. Okay. So hopefully, I want all of you to write down this date. The date is May 18th. I have talked about this before in our page. May 18th is the last day for you to rank advance, to be recognized for that rank at Summit. Now, Busha and Dawn, I don't know if I've told y'all, but Summit, or if you've seen it, but Summit is the last weekend in July. So it's the 28th, 29th, and the 30th, I believe. Is that right, Brooke? Yeah. And it's in Nashville. And I didn't get to go last year because I had only been a coach for 2 weeks when Summit came about last year. But when you go, you walk in and they hand you medals, and you get to, there's a big recognition night where people walk across the stage and you get to come out and you get recognized for your rank if you are diamond and above. So my goal for you all, if you're not there yet, is to really, really push and shoot to be a diamond coach by May 18th. And then you have to hold it for 6 weeks, which I know that sounds like a while, but it's not. It's very obtainable. To be a Beachbody coach, to be a diamond coach, that means that you have 4 people on your right, or 4 active coaches on your right, 4 active coaches on your left, an emerald on your right, and an emerald on your left. So those coaches do not all have to be working coaches. They can be discount coaches. That's part of the reason why we talk. Yeah, look at Brooke. She's so awesome. That is part of the reason why we sign people up initially as discount coaches, because it really helps us work toward our rank. I know that Brooke is not very far from that. I know that Jessie is really not that far either. And it's to become a diamond coach, it's very obtainable. I started coaching the last week in May, and by the end of June, I was a diamond coach. It's something that you definitely have to focus on and work for and push for. It doesn't come just naturally, but every single person on this call can do that. As an added incentive, I know that all of you know, you've already talked to Jen or heard from Jen that if you are diamond by that time, she will let you stay in the condo for free. You'll be reimbursed for your deposit and won't have to pay the extra to stay in the condo with Team Shine United. I am also going to give the incentive that if you have that rank by May 18th, and you hold it for those 6 weeks, I want to treat you to a spa day, because you will be working very hard, and it's kind of fun to go and be pampered and to hang out. And I don't know. I don't know if that excites y'all at all or not, but as a mom who never gets to do anything like that, like, I'm super pumped about it. And I'd really like to take all of you. There's a nice spa salon down here called Chuck Kelly, and I'm going to make an appointment for those people, and we're going to get pampered and get facials and manicures and pedicures before we go to Nashville and show off our beautiful faces at Summit. So when you're hanging out with people like Bonnie Engel and Melanie Mitra, you're going to want to look your best. So that's just a little added incentive for that. So definitely shoot for May 18th. Shoot to be a diamond coach. Make it happen. I believe in every single one of you. If that is something that you want to do, I would like to create a page for those people. And I know you're sitting there thinking another group, but I am in a page right now with 3 of my success partners. And our goal for this year is to be premier coaches by the end of the year. And every once in a while, we go in there, we share ideas, we brainstorm, and we work together. And honestly, every single month, because I've been in that group, I feel like I'm getting closer to that goal. I'm learning more about how to run the business, and it's been very beneficial. And I don't want to saturate our team page with that stuff, but I definitely want to work with those who are willing and wanting to put in the work to hit that rank. So if you are one of those people and you do think that you can hit this goal, want to hit this goal, want to give it everything you have, and want to work toward it, send me a message, and I'm going to create that page, and we will start definitely honing in on that and working on that. That's probably the place where I'm going to focus more on recruiting coaches and building your team, as opposed to where on our regular page we talk more about Success Club and, finding challengers and growing your business that way. So let me know if you want to be added to that. And we don't really have a start date for that. It just depends on what kind of feedback I get and who I hear back from. Okay, Brooke, you weren't on there, but I was telling them I had these grand plans of making a PowerPoint and looking super professional and like I have it all together. And that just did not happen because I had zero time to do it. So y'all are just going to have to listen to me talk. I wanted to really, the topic for our call tonight that I wanted to talk about is our posts, how we can improve those, how we can kind of get more traction and get more not feedback, but I guess really attention on what we're doing. When I first started as a coach, I felt like this was something that I was really good at. I had a lot of traction, a lot of feedback, and then something happened along the way that I guess I just like ran out of ideas or got writer's block or something. And it just, I noticed that I didn't stand out anymore. And I'm not saying I'm great or wonderful or awesome, but I had some pretty good posts, I'm not going to lie. And then I just kind of lost it along the way. So tonight, I don't want that to happen to you. That's kind of why this morning I posted that about finding your brand and pitching to your niche. And I hope all of you thought about that a little bit today and have a kind of good idea of a good direction. Because when I first started, you will find the longer that you're doing this, it will go into cycles. And I feel like at some time, everybody is really big on this and it's excited about this, and all we talk about is this. And then in a few months, you don't hear about that anymore, but they're talking about this and doing this, and it goes in phases, and it definitely does that. And we haven't talked in a while about, standing out. Yeah, I know you talk about consistency and setting a brand and finding your niche, and Jen has done calls on those and that, and Val was on the call not too long ago talking about that, but we haven't talked about our posts. And I really feel like that's the storefront of our business. Now, we've talked about consistency. You all know that you need to be posting 3 to 5 times a day. I am very consistent on that. I have one more post that I have to do today. I've only done 2, and I don't have a clue what I'm going to do, but you better believe before I go to bed, I'm going to be posting one more time about something. I don't know what yet. I'm not very good at planning. I would like to be that person that when I wake up in the morning, I know exactly what I'm doing for all 3 to 5 of my posts, but I'm not like that. I am a hot mess mom who doesn't have time to, take cute pictures the night before and have them ready to go. But if you are not posting 3 to 5 times a day, I need you to start now. No matter what is, and this is a little tough love for me, no matter what's going on in your life or how busy you are, how tired you are, or what you have going on, everybody has at least 3 things that you can share. Even if it's just your breakfast, even if it's just a pretty tree in your backyard that is inspiring you and makes you happy. If you truly are in the hospital sick, cannot go. There's this wonderful app, or cannot post. There's this wonderful app called Hootsuite where you can go ahead and schedule your post. I think it's up to like 3 months in advance. It may be further than that, but you can go ahead and put it in there. I'm sorry that I'm crushing all of y'all's excuses, but if you are consistent, that you will build trust. People will start paying attention to what you are doing. People will come to you. People will see that this is not just a fad. Because think about it. I bet I can think of 5 people off the top of my head quickly who started a network marketing business, posted about it once or twice, and then quit. And then a few months later, they start another network marketing business and post 2 to 3 times and then quit. And then I got a message from one of my past Beachbody coaches. She's now a Posh consultant, and I'm so excited for her that she's doing this now. But I don't trust her because she wasn't consistent with Beachbody. I know that I don't know. I probably won't buy from her because she wasn't consistent. She didn't build my trust. She didn't follow through. So why am I going to trust her to help me get the Posh products that I need or whatever? Not to talk bad about her, but that's just an example. So 3 to 5 times a day. I know that I'm preaching to the choir. I know that I say this all the time. I know I'm a broken record, but it is so very important. With all of your posts, before you post, I want you to give it a so what test. And I heard this from Melanie Mitro. Last summer, she flew down and spent a weekend with Val, and I got an opportunity to meet with her and have dinner with her. And we were talking about posts, and she said before she posts everything that goes on her page, she gives it a so what test. A test that if it was not her and she did not know her, if she saw that post, would she stop scrolling? If the answer is yes, then she will post it. If the answer is no, then she doesn't, and she goes and finds something else. If it's not something that would make her stop and look or add value to her life or to someone else's life, she doesn't post it. Now, I know, when we get busy, sometimes it's hard to not just put whatever to say that we got our post and to check it off of our to-do list, but it's very important that, our posts are eye-catching. Beachbody coaches, we're not in an area where it's saturated, but more and more coaches, as our teams are building, are growing. I mean, I see people all the time who aren't even on our team that are becoming coaches. So we have to stand out from other people. We can't just have the standard Beachbody coach posts. We got to set ourselves apart, and that's how we're going to get ahead. Also, in your posts, you need to be, and again, I don't feel like this is anybody that's on the call that I'm saying this to, but you need to be more than just Beachbody. And again, I know I'm probably being a broken record and I'm preaching to the choir, but I see plenty of coaches, especially when they're first starting out. You do not just work out. You do not just drink Shakeology. You are not a nutritionist all of a sudden, unless you're Dana. You're not. That's one thing that I struggled with, because I was like, oh my gosh, I have to know all of this stuff. I have to know about how to eat healthy all the time. And I really had to kind of get out of my head a little bit that not every single one of my posts had to be health and fitness related. We want to show people that we're real, that we have 2 little boys in a messy house, and that I got home at 5:30 tonight and didn't have dinner ready. So we ran to Nukes and I got a salad. I mean, that's my real life. And again, with the consistency, that's what builds trust. Like I said, I know I'm not talking to anybody that's on the call, but it's just something that I wanted to cover. Make sure that you're sharing your life. Share where you work. Share your husband. Share your pets. Share what you're reading. Share your favorite song on the radio. Share what shows you're watching, and let people kind of get a glimpse at you. When you are sharing about what you're doing, definitely be a good product of the product. This is one of my biggest pet peeves with Beachbody coaches, and I can't think of anybody on our team, but I hate when I'm following a Beachbody coach and they vaguely talk about working out, but I don't have a single clue what program they're doing. And I don't know why that bothers me, but I feel like that's not being a very good product of the product. When I hate saying the word I, because I don't want to be that person who just talks about what I'm doing. But when I am posting about my workouts, I really want the people that are following me to get a glimpse of what I'm doing. I want them, by the time that they come and say, hey, I'm interested in what you're doing, they have an idea of how long the workouts are, what kind of exercises are in each program, what the nutrition looks like, how much time they need to do this. I mean, am I meal prepping? What do my meal plans look like? So when I'm having those conversations with people, they're already like, oh, I already know that. Tell me more. I know that already. Or I saw that you're doing this. Tell me more. As opposed, it kind of makes our job a little easier if we're doing that all through our posts, sharing as much as we can about being a product of the product, still showing our life, but kind of bringing that into it. Like my post last night, Wesley wouldn't let me put him down. So I talked about my crock pot recipe that I did. And that just happened to be a good happenstance, but it wasn't all Beachbody. It wasn't all clean eating. I kind of showed a glimpse of my life in that as well. I am noticing, and this is something that I'm noticing on our page or in our team, is that we're having a lot of challenge group all calls, like every single night having a challenge group all call. And those are awesome. And I do them all the time too. But I would like us to kind of narrow it down to our primetime nights, which are Sunday night, Monday night, and Tuesday night. Those are the only times that I will post an all call, because that's when we're busiest. And that really, it's not one of my main posts. If I do one at all, I will do it just kind of as a little advertisement, and then I do my 3 to 5 posts about something else. Me personally, I'm trying to get away from the all calls a little bit, and this is a Bonnie Engel trick, but I'm trying to handle objections through my posts. I don't know if you have tried that yet, but that has been really beneficial to me, where, I get like someone today, and I guess it was, my days are running together. Last night I was talking to me like, I just don't have time for that. I'm running and I'm doing that. Well, I haven't gotten to do it yet, but in my mind I'm sitting there, okay, well, I need to do a post about how when you're running, it takes 45 minutes to an hour to do 3 miles. Because let's be honest, we're not all fast, and you're only burning X amount of calories. But if you're doing the 22-minute hardcore, that's 22 minutes and you're probably burning a crap load of calories. That just to kind of overcome that objection. Now, the person that gave me that objection may not see that post and it may not do anything for her, but if she's having that objection, someone else probably is too. So definitely try to start doing that. I know that y'all are having conversations and you're getting objections, may it be price objections or time objections or just not interested objections or trust objections, but that has really been helping me a lot. Make sure that we talked about this, but with the So What test, but make sure that it's eye-catching. Again, if you were scrolling, would you stop and look at it? Not all of your posts have to have a sticker on them. Not all of your posts have to have words on them. They help, but and again, this is something that I did. You can go through when I first became a coach, and you could tell I was obsessed with Photify because every single post had some kind of filter or some kind of sticker or some kind of saying or some kind of like little cutesy thing. But luckily, I've kind of outgrown that a little bit. And I want you to check the lighting. Make sure the lighting is good. This is something that I need to get better about personally, definitely. Because I look at my post and I'm like, oh, that was kind of dark. Try not to put things that are blurry in them. We want to have quality. And I hate saying this because I have my phone. I have like a new one and it sucks. It was the cheap one and my camera is terrible and my pictures are blurry and pixelated and I hate it. But that I'm just working with it the way that I can. One thing that I do or try to do, and I haven't done it in a while because I just have been kind of unoriginal lately, but I try to bring in a little bit of pop culture into my posts because that definitely gets attention. Like I've done when we were doing size, I did a little thing with Dancing with the Stars, and that made people stop and say, oh my gosh, what is she doing, kind of thing. So bring in things that you find interesting into your post. And I hate talking about what I do because I don't want to be that person that's me, look how great I am. I hate that. So please don't, when I say stuff like that, don't take it that way. And I think that's all I have for that part. As far as gaining traction, give what you want. If you want more likes on your picture, then go give more likes. If you want more comments on your picture, go give more comments. That's including coaches on our team and people around. I go through, I would say twice a day. I try to do once in the morning and I try to do once in the afternoon, and I do probably about a 5-minute scroll. And I like as much as I can, maybe not everything. I mean, I'm like genuine. If I really like it, I'm going to like it. So I try to like a ton of posts for not random people, but a lot of people. And I try to give comments and compliments and show that I'm interested. Because if they see that I'm liking their page, they're going to start looking at my page. And in our news feed, the posts that show up are the people that you are that you're having interactions with. So if you're liking their page and you're commenting on their page, your stuff's going to show up in their news feed. And I really would I think most of us sometimes do this, but I really want to encourage us to go and look for your teammates and like their stuff and comment on their stuff. It boosts their traction. Another thing that Facebook does is if your post has 692 likes, it's going to be seen on more news feeds than the posts that only have 2 or 3. So definitely go and boost your teammates and help them and support them. And good timing, because that's all I have as our little ticker clock counts down at the bottom. Does anybody have any questions or anything that they would like to add? Please. Okay. Well, y'all are wonderful. While we have 9 minutes, tell me how your month is going. Tell me what you're struggling with. Tell me your successes. Tell me what direction you would like me to go more in on our team page. Share with me. Let's talk while we have the time, because I feel like, I don't want to take up all of y'all's evenings, but I want to take advantage of this while we can. You can type it if you don't want to talk, or you can unmute yourself. We're casual here.
I wasn't sure. Okay, so one problem I have is I have a person, my husband's coworker, and he wanted to sign up. I think I was kind of talking to you about it, but I guess he turned around and his wife wants to sign up. So I don't know if I have him do it and then she goes under him, or if I do both, or how that would work. I think I don't want him for me to sign them both up and then him to turn around and be like, well, I could have signed my wife up and look at me kind of.
I would talk to him, and this is my opinion because I ran into that at one time too. I had sisters that were signing up. I would talk to him and see if he wants to be a working coach. And if he does, I know this sounds a little sketchy and it might be a little bit, but if he wants to be a working coach like you, then he can most definitely Well, I don't know. It depends on how you want to do it. Because if he can find 2 people, that could be your first Emerald coach, and you'd be on your way to, further your ranking advancements, which means you'll get a bigger team cycle bonus. But if this is just a one-time thing and he just wants to make the commission back on his wife, then I would have her sign up under you.
Because I wasn't able to go in and edit. Like, I think he wanted to just make one big order, but it wouldn't let me go in and edit anything because I already sent the email out.
Okay, so I understand what you're saying. He wants to order 2 challenge packs.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know if he can. Like, I don't know if that's possible or if he has to do everyone separate.
I don't think that he can. And to my knowledge, I think you have to do it separate. I think you have to buy the challenge pack and enroll as a customer, and then he would have to get back on and order the additional bag of Shakeology.
Okay. No, I think she wants a whole challenge pack.
She wants
from what I gathered, yeah. Because he's doing a 22-minute hardcore, and she, I think, wants to do the 21-day fix.
Okay, my advice for that then is have her sign up separately, because you'll get those Success Club points. You only get a maximum number of 2 Success Club points on a customer. So if you have her sign up separately, instead of just getting 2, you'll get 4.
Okay. Yeah, because it's been kind of going back and forth. Because at first, I think he only wanted Shakeology, but I think now she wants to do her own thing. So I'm just kind of like trying to talk to them a little bit, like when I can. So hopefully
I would definitely have them both sign up under you.
Okay, I think that's
send her a separate link, because it's not going to cost her any more or, do anything different. Yeah. I think even the shipping would be the same. So she might as well make her own account and have all of that. Great question.
Oh, thanks. It's kind of a predicament, but I think I worked through it. And then another thing is with the 22-minute hardcore, you don't get any containers from what I've read.
Not with the challenge pack.
Okay.
But they're only $15, and remind me and I'll post it. I have a cheat sheet. That's what I just plan on sending people, where it has the measurement of whatever the red container is or whatever the blue container is. And
okay, because I thought it had like a meal plan, like a little booklet.
It does.
Okay. There are different ones you can get. One of them does have the containers with it.
It's more expensive though. It's the deluxe one.
But I don't think
it's only $140 on the website.
Did I have it? Because when I was trying to go to, like, when I put in an email, it only gives me 2 options. It didn't give me the deluxe one.
When you put in his email, I don't know. But if you go to the website and click on challenge packs and do 22-minute hardcore, they have like 5 different options listed. And one of them had the containers and it said $140.
Yeah, I saw
good.
That, but it wouldn't let me do it when I was trying to sign someone up. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's not when you sign up on the app, it doesn't give that option. So I just assumed it didn't come with them.
Yeah, me too.
That's good to know. Thanks, Brooke.
I know. I'm gonna figure out how to do it. Then I had something else on.
If you and that reminded me, if you haven't gotten the 22-minute hardcore, I mean, you don't have to, but I really encourage you to do it. I know that Dawn is in it. And I think there's somebody else in the, Allison, in the group that Val is doing. That has been, because I haven't looked at the app yet. My challenge group starts next week, and I haven't played around with it. But by being in this, it's really given me a chance to go in and play with the app and figure it out and, get to do what I'm doing. Plus, I'm talking about this program now. I don't order every single program that comes out. I get what interests me and what I think my market will like. I'm never in my life going to sell a hammer and chisel. I'm sorry. It's not happening. Nobody that follows me want to do it. I mean, it's not. So I'm not interested in that. I didn't order it. But I know that I can sell 22-minute hardcore. I know that my market will be interested in that because it's 22 minutes. So if that, as things are coming out, I want you to think about your market and if it will boost your business, because, people are going to want to know what you're doing. People eventually, you're going to run out of people who want to do the 21-day fix. And it's a great starting point, but I really feel like 22-minute hardcore is very parallel to the 21-day fix because it has the containers, it has the modify, it's 8 minutes shorter. For those really busy moms who do give you those objections that really can't do 30 minutes, that gives them 8 more minutes that they could fit in a workout. It boosts your business. And that's why I'm planning on doing this 100% for the 8 weeks, because I want to have those awesome before and after pictures, because I know that my market will buy this, will follow it, will be interested in it. Like I said, hammer and chisel was not for us, but it's for other people. And that's one thing that's good about Beachbody. So if you haven't done that yet, seriously consider it as maybe your next program after you're done with what you're doing. And when you do these programs, I'm preaching to the choir, but follow them 100%. That really boosts your business. If you are not, I hate to say this, but if you're not half-assed in the program, you're going to build that traction. And I see the difference all the time, because I did P90X3 and got great results, but I didn't do it 100%. I did not follow the meal plan. I didn't talk about it all the time. It wasn't what I was doing. It was just a workout for me to do in the mornings. And, life's a little slow these days. So as far as my business is going, so I'm really hoping that this will speed things up for me and build that traction and grow all of that. So we have a minute left. Anybody have anything else? Nope. Okay. Well, I love you all. I am blessed to know you all, and I think you are all wonderful. So go enjoy your families and enjoy the rest of your night. And we will have another team call the second Tuesday of April. Oh, this year's going by already. Okay, y'all have a good night. Bye.